the mainframe. That was the big deal.
We had, I think, 4 databases. They were networked, which was like you could get to them from other buildings on campus, which was pretty amazing. They were hidden behind the card catalog in the reference area, and you couldn't even see them from the reference desk.
When I started working in 1978, I think we were barely implementing OCLC.
Circulation system that was sort of a standalone circulation system and didn't connect to any catalog.
OCLC was just getting started there in the early 70s.
But little by little, we learned how to use that OCLC.
We did all of the conversion on the fly. So as things were checked out, then we filled out these slips.
It was very clunky.
We were printing the printouts, we were editing them by hand.
You know, there were no online catalogs or no integrated systems or none of that.
There was a typing room that was producing the cards.
It's staff all day and night are keying in data from sometimes not too legible sheets. We actually introduced that first automated system. It was a CLSI turnkey system.
They had gone automated, they had computers, but we had 2 separate systems. There was CLSI
and circulation system that did not speak to the OPAC, like the catalog that we had. We continued to limp along with for far too many years after it had outlived its usefulness.
That was the way we did it.
Then there was this other terminal on the corner that they could look up books. It was like the first computerized Josiah, but it never worked, and no one could ever figure out how to look anything up. Seriously, they couldn't.
And finally, we fixed things and got a real system in the early 90s it was an integrated system and circulation, cataloging. Everyone was working on the same system, and that's when I felt like we really came into the modern era.
I walked into my office and I said, "Where's my computer?" And it was like, "What computer would that be?"
The library was one of the first departments to have computers, and it was just amazing.
But I remember when we got the first PC in the back. But they said, learn, play with it, learn how to do it. I couldn't figure out how to turn it on.
And in fact, I was so unhappy when I finally had to have a computer at my desk. And it was quite a while. I'm not sure when that happened. I guess sometime in the late 90s, maybe.
Seriously, I had to get a student to point out the button. How do you turn it on? After looking at it for a week, I finally grabbed a student and said, turn that on.
It was very fun because the library was changing so rapidly.
It has been the most fascinating time for me to be a librarian.
Everything's so fast,
I think it's wonderful, the changes that have taken place. Once the web came, then that whole internet thing, that just changed everything so quickly, so dramatically.
Everything took off and things just became, to our minds back then, so much easier.
And then we had new technology coming.
To now where, we have over 150 databases, we have, over 100,000 online journals, and we have, over 1 million ebooks. It's so amazing, the technology that is at our fingertips as library users, as librarians, as just people.